Hey, did you mean to send me something today?
Hmm? Like what?
I don't know. Maybe flowers? It's our 8-month anniversary.
Oh, crap. I completely lost track of the date. I'm so sorry, babe.
It's okay, I guess.
I'll make it up to you tonight. Fancy dinner? Your favorite wine? The works.
That's sweet, but
But,
you sure you didn't send flowers to someone else today?
what? Why would I do that?
Because I just got a text from Melissa. She thanked you for the roses. Said they were beautiful as always.
Oh, God. That was a mistake.
A mistake?
I meant to send them to you. I guess I tapped the wrong name in the app. I was in a rush. I swear.
Daniel, Melissa and Claire aren't even close in the alphabet.
It autofilled. I didn't check. I feel like an idiot.
Do you often send flowers to Melissa?
She helped with a big client pitch last week. I was being nice.
You sent her roses.
She likes them. It was just a thank you, that's all.
But you meant to send me roses today.
I did. I messed up. Please don't read into this.
I'm trying not to, but something feels off.
You're overthinking. Please, Claire. I love you.
Right, okay, I'll see you tonight.
Did he make up for it?
He showed up with lilies and a bottle of wine.
Lilies? You hate lilies.
I know. I didn't even say anything.
That's not like you.
I didn't want to seem paranoid.
Girl, you're not paranoid. You're observant. Big difference.
What if I am being too sensitive?
He's hiding something. You feel it in your gut. Don't ignore that.
You think he's cheating?
I think he's practiced. That's worse.
Practiced?
Smooth. Knows what to say. When to pivot. Guys like that don't just accidentally send roses.
I saw his phone light up last night, Melissa again, 11:47 p.m.
And you didn't say anything?
Number, but I memorized the number.
Oh, damn. We're doing recon?
I shouldn't have to, should I?
Number, but you do. Because he's hiding in plain sight.
I feel sick.
Don't spiral. We'll figure this out.
Hey, can I ask you something weird?
Always. What's up?
What's Melissa's role at work, like officially?
She's just a project coordinator. Why?
Because she texts you like she's your girlfriend.
Claire, stop. You're jumping to conclusions again.
She called you her light in a brutal world.
She's just dramatic. You know how some people are.
Number, I don't know. Because my boyfriend doesn't usually text other women things like, I needed that smile today.
I was having a rough day. She cheered me up. That's all.
Daniel, do you love me?
Yes, why would you ask that?
Then show it. Stop lying.
I'm not lying.
I'm watching you dig this hole. I'm giving you rope and you're wrapping it tighter.
Wow. Okay. This turned ugly fast.
Number, it turned honest, finally.
Hey, not sure what I did, but I feel like Claire's cold toward me lately.
Just give her space. She's sensitive.
You told me she was secure and chill.
She is. But she gets in her head sometimes.
You want me to back off?
Number, I like talking to you. Just keep it low.
You're playing with fire, you know that?
Only if it gets out, and it won't. Trust me.
Nice try, Romeo. Your iPad syncs with your messages.
Claire?
Thanks for the inside look. I didn't even need a password.
You shouldn't be snooping. That's a breach of privacy.
You shouldn't be cheating. That's a breach of me.
I didn't cheat. Nothing physical happened.
Don't hide behind technicalities. I saw the messages. I saw the pet names. I saw the misuse.
Claire, please, let's talk in person. This isn't how we handle things.
I used to think that too. Until I realized you only talk in person because it leaves no evidence.
You're overreacting.
Then come to brunch on Sunday. Look me in the eye and say nothing's going on.
Brunch? With who?
With Vanessa, with Rachel, with my sister, and maybe with Melissa too, if she's free.
Claire, don't do this.
I'm just ordering eggs, Daniel. What you bring to the table is up to you.
Claire, please. Whatever you're planning, don't do it.
Planning? I'm not planning anything. I'm reacting.
This doesn't have to get messy. We can talk. Fix it.
Fix what, Daniel? The bouquet you accidentally sent? The dozen texts you accidentally wrote to Melissa?
I told you, those messages were just harmless. Flirting, maybe, but nothing serious.
Do you hear yourself? Harmless flirting? While sleeping next to me every night?
You're blowing it out of proportion.
No, I'm finally seeing it clearly.
Claire, I love you. You're the one I come home to, the one I trust.
Then why does she know your favorite wine? Your middle name? That you cry during jazz?
I never told her that.
She referenced it, exact words. So either she's psychic or you're full of it.
Okay, maybe I got too close, but it was never romantic.
You sent her roses. Said she deserved better than her last boyfriend. You wrote, if I were with you, you'd never feel forgotten.
I was trying to support her. She's had a rough time.
So you became her emotional boyfriend while being my actual one?
She needed someone. I didn't think you'd mind.
That's the part that destroys me. You didn't think.
I didn't mean to hurt you.
Then you shouldn't have split yourself between two women and expected neither of us to notice.
You make it sound like I'm some manipulative monster.
Because that's how it feels, Daniel. Every kind word you gave me is now poisoned.
It wasn't fake. What we have is real.
You sent the same exact poem to both of us, word for word.
Wait, what?
I copied it from your messages. Want me to read it aloud? Or maybe recite it at brunch?
Claire, don't do this. That's private.
You gave up privacy when you gave your heart in copy-paste mode.
You're angry, I get that, but ruining me in front of everyone isn't the answer.
I'm not trying to ruin you. I just want to stop protecting a lie.
I made mistakes. I'll own that. But don't you think we're bigger than this?
Bigger than betrayal, than emotional cheating, than gaslighting?
I never gaslit you.
Every time you made me feel crazy for asking simple questions, you were gaslighting.
I just didn't want to fight.
You didn't want consequences. There's a difference.
So this is it? One misstep and I lose everything?
It wasn't one misstep. It was 8 months of 2 masks.
I never meant to wear one with you.
But you did. And now I don't know who I've been in love with.
You've been in love with me. The real me.
Then prove it. Show up to brunch, sit next to me, tell everyone the truth.
I can't. Not like that. Not publicly.
Then we're done. Because I refuse to live in the shadows of your shame.
Please don't do this.
I already did. The reservation's at noon. Wear something honest.
You made your point, okay? I'm sorry. I really am.
Then stop making me the villain for exposing your truth.
You could have just talked to me privately.
I tried. You said I was overthinking.
Because I didn't want to lose you.
You lost me the moment I realized I was sharing you.
There was nothing to share. She doesn't even know half of me.
But I do. And now I don't want that half anymore.
Claire, I've been broken for years. You made me feel whole again. Don't undo that.
I didn't undo anything. You handed out the pieces like party favors.
I was scared. Of love. Of commitment. Of not being enough.
Then you should have stayed single, not collected hearts like backups.
I didn't know how to stop.
Then you'll understand why I have to.
Do you still love me?
I think I loved the idea of who you were.
And now?
Now I'm trying to unlove you before I lose more of myself.
I miss you already.
You should have thought about that before Melissa became your accident.
I don't even know why I did it.
Because you could, and you thought I'd never find out.
Please, Claire, I don't want to lose you like this.
I already left the version of you I thought I loved. The real you? I'm still figuring out if he ever existed.
Can we please just meet? Face to face. No drama. Just talk.
Talk about what, Daniel? You lied. I reacted. We're here.
I'm trying to fix what I broke. Isn't that worth something?
You're trying to manage consequences. That's not the same as fixing.
I made a mistake. I got emotionally close to someone I shouldn't have.
Not someone. Multiple someones. Don't downplay it.
I don't even remember how it started. I was lonely before I met you. I got used to attention. It made me feel alive.
And I was what? A background song to your ego concert?
Number you were peace. You were the reason I stopped chasing chaos.
Except you didn't. You just got better at hiding it.
Claire, please. I'm being honest now. That has to count for something.
Only if honesty comes before exposure. Not after.
I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I got caught up.
You mean you got comfortable and careless?
You were supposed to be the one that saved me from myself.
I'm not your rehab, Daniel. I'm not your therapist or your second chance.
I know. I thought you'd fight for me.
I fought for us, but I won't fight against myself anymore.
So that's it? You're throwing it away? Just like that?
No, I'm finally protecting myself. That's not throwing anything away. That's reclaiming.
This isn't you. You're not cold like this.
You've never seen this version of me. The one who stopped tolerating being second.
I don't know how to fix this.
You don't. That's the point. Some things don't get fixed. They get left behind.
But you loved me. I felt it.
And you used it like a safety net, like you could fall into me and I'd always catch you.
I'm sorry, I truly am.
I believe you. I just don't care anymore. That's the difference.
Claire, please, don't let it end like this.
I'm not letting it end. It ended the moment you chose someone else's inbox over mine.
How long have you known?
Long enough to collect screenshots, but not long enough to stop the ache.
You've been saving messages?
I needed proof, because I knew you'd gaslight me again.
I never meant to make you feel crazy.
But you did, and I believed you. That's the part that keeps me up.
I'll do anything. Therapy, delete every contact, start over.
Number, you don't get to erase what you did and expect a clean slate.
I just want a chance to prove I can change.
Then do it. But don't expect me to stick around and applaud the process.
I thought we were forever.
I thought you were faithful. We were both wrong.
You said you'd never walk away from someone who needed help.
And I won't. But I'm not going to live in the fire to prove it.
So what now? You delete me, block me, pretend we never happened?
Number, I remember it. Every laugh, every lie, every Sunday morning, but I choose not to stay in it.
You were the best thing that ever happened to me.
Then why didn't you treat me like it?
I didn't know how. I still don't. But I'm trying.
You don't get credit for trying after the betrayal. That's like locking the barn after the horse ran off with another woman.
That's a little harsh.
It's accurate, and I'm done dulling the truth to spare you.
Please, let's just talk, in person, one more time, for closure.
Closure isn't something you get from someone. It's something you create, and I already did.
So I mean nothing to you now?
You mean something, but not everything, and that's healthy.
You were supposed to be my forever.
Then you should have treated me like more than just a chapter.
I can't eat, can't sleep. Everything reminds me of you.
I remember that feeling. It used to be love. Now it feels like mourning.
I miss your voice, your dumb laugh, the way you always made tea at 9 p.m.
Then maybe next time you'll value what you have before it disappears.
You're really not coming back? Not even a maybe?
Not even a maybe. I gave you all my yeses. You spent them elsewhere.
I still check my phone waiting for you.
Then you're finally feeling what I felt every time you ignored me for her.
It wasn't about her. It was about something broken in me.
I know, but you use my love as glue. I'm not your bandage anymore.
I don't know how to start over.
Then sit with the silence. Let it sting. Let it teach. That's how I started.
I don't want anyone else.
I wanted you, and I got the half version. Never again.
What hurts most is knowing you still care.
What hurts most is that I do, and I still won't come back.
I kept all your letters, the ones you tucked into my coat. I read them when it gets bad.
I meant every word, until I realized I was the only one writing them.
You made me believe in softness again. That kind of magic doesn't fade.
Then don't forget it, but don't expect more from me.
Will you ever forgive me?
Maybe, but that doesn't mean I'll ever trust you.
I deserve that. I know. I just wish I could undo everything.
So do I. But that's not how life works. You chose your path, and I chose mine.
If you ever need anything, I'll be here.
What I needed was you, before all of this, and now I just need peace.
You'll find it, you always do. That's what I loved most about you.
Then let me go. That's what love looks like now.
Goodbye, Claire.
Goodbye, Daniel.
I keep waiting for the moment you'll change your mind.
Then you're waiting for a version of me that doesn't exist anymore.
Don't say that. You're still you. I know that woman. I love her.
You loved the version of me who didn't know the truth yet.
That's not fair.
Fairness ended when you started sharing parts of yourself with other women behind my back.
I didn't plan it. I didn't go looking for it. It just happened.
Cheating isn't a hurricane. It doesn't just happen.
I wasn't strong. I got lost. But I never stopped loving you.
You stopped honoring me. That's what matters.
So that's it? You're done? Just like that?
Not just like that. It took nights of staring at the ceiling, holding back texts, holding back tears.
You could have said something earlier. Maybe we could have stopped this spiral.
I did. You told me I was insecure.
I didn't mean it like that. I just didn't know how to calm your fears without exposing my own.
You calm fears with truth, not gaslighting, not redirection.
I thought I was protecting you.
You were protecting yourself from consequences, from discomfort.
I didn't want to lose you.
And in doing so, you lost me anyway.
Then give me a way back. Please. I'll do the work. Whatever it takes.
You had 1,000 chances when I asked for honesty. You used none of them.
I know. I see that now. Too late, I know. But I see it.
Then let this be your lesson, and let me be your last mistake.
I never wanted you to be a mistake. You were everything right in a life full of wrong.
Then you should have made me feel that, not like a placeholder.
You weren't. I swear.
Daniel, I can't keep reliving the betrayal every time we speak.
I just need to know if there's a part of you that still wants us.
There's a part that still remembers us, but I don't want to go back.
Why not? We had something. Something real.
Because I deserve more than memories and apologies.
What if I become the man you deserved all along?
Then be that man, but not for me. For whoever meets you next.
I don't want anyone next. I want you.
I wanted a partner who didn't have to be caught, to be honest.
I feel like I'm losing my best friend.
You are, but not because of me. Because of your choices.
I hate this. I hate that I can't undo it.
I hate it too, but the damage is done, and I refuse to keep bleeding for it.
Do you think I'm a monster?
I think you're a man who made too many selfish choices and hoped I'd never notice.
I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to get caught. That's different.
You're right. I was arrogant. I thought I could handle both lives.
And now you can't even handle losing one.
It's killing me. Not hearing from you, not waking up to your texts.
I used to feel that way too. Then I realized silence isn't punishment. It's healing.
How do you do it? Just walk away from love like that?
It's not walking away from love. It's walking away from harm. That's the difference.
I still think about the beach. Our weekend there. How you held my hand like the world couldn't touch us.
And I remember how you texted Melissa from the bathroom during dinner.
That's not fair.
Number, that's truth. And truth doesn't care about fairness.
I ruined it all.
Yes. And now you get to live with that, like I had to live with the lie.
I wish I could go back to before all of this.
Then learn from it. Grow. But don't ask me to rewind with you.
I don't know how to be without you.
I didn't either, but I'm learning. And it's freeing.
I feel like I'm in withdrawal.
Because you got used to the comfort of me, not the work of keeping me.
You were the one thing that felt right in my life.
Then you should have treated me like a choice, not an option.
I hate how calm you are now. It's like I already don't matter.
You mattered. Past tense. Now I matter to me more.
Will that ever change?
I hope not. I finally like the woman I see when I look in the mirror.
I miss being part of your day, your thoughts, your world.
Then you shouldn't have invited someone else into it behind my back.
I keep waiting for the next message. I never know if it'll be goodbye forever or maybe one last spark.
You don't get sparks after fire damage. You get ashes. And clarity.
So this is the end.
This is the beginning. For me. For whatever comes next.
Then I hope it's good. I hope he's better than I was.
He will be, because I'll be better at choosing.
That hurts.
Truth usually does.
Do I get to say one last thing?
Say it.
Thank you. For loving me. For showing me what it feels like to be truly seen. I didn't deserve you. And I know that now.
Thank you for showing me what I'll never settle for again.
I passed by the cafe today, the one where we first met.
It's still there?
Yeah. Same yellow chairs. Same oversweet lattes. It felt like walking through a memory.
Some memories should stay where they are, untouched.
But they don't. They pull you in. They beg you to believe in second chances.
Memories don't promise change. They just echo what once was.
I sat at our table for an hour.
Did it bring you peace?
Number just more silence and guilt.
That's the only companion betrayal deserves.
I keep asking myself how I got here, how I let it all go so wrong.
You stopped choosing me when no one was watching. That's how.
I wish I could rewrite it all. Just pull back time and make the right choices.
But you didn't. And I can't unknow what I know now.
Every time my phone pings, I hope it's you.
Every time mine pings, I hope it's not.
That hurt.
Good. That means it's real.
I didn't realize how much I relied on your voice until it disappeared.
I used to rely on your loyalty, and that disappeared long before I did.
Why does love feel like war now?
Because you fired shots and expected me to stand unarmed.
What if I told you I haven't touched anyone else since?
I'd say too late. Abstinence doesn't equal integrity.
I didn't sleep with her. I didn't cross that line.
You built an entire emotional affair and think the absence of sex is a victory?
I just thought you'd believe me if you knew it wasn't physical.
I'd believe you more if it had been physical. At least then it wouldn't have felt so personal. So calculated.
It wasn't calculated.
You flirted, you messaged. You remembered her schedule better than mine. That's not chaos, that's effort.
How do I fix the version of me in your head? The one you clearly hate now.
I don't hate you. I hate that I kept defending someone who wouldn't defend me.
I was weak. I didn't know how to say no.
You had no problem saying no to me when I asked for honesty.
I was afraid you'd leave.
And you did everything possible to make that outcome inevitable.
You think I'm evil, don't you?
I think you're selfish and unaware of your wake.
I didn't think the things I said to her mattered.
Then why did you hide them?
Because I knew they mattered to you.
Exactly. You weren't confused. You were just gambling I'd never see behind the curtain.
How do you become someone worth trusting again?
By not trying to repair something broken to serve yourself. Heal because it's right, not because you lost the audience.
I hate that you're right.
I hate that it took this for you to see it.
What would you do if the roles were reversed?
I'd fall apart, and then I'd apologize without conditions, without trying to win.
I'm not trying to win. I'm trying to matter again.
You mattered. You don't get to chase that retroactively.
Tell me you don't feel anything. Tell me I'm not still somewhere inside you.
You are, but not in the way you want. You're part of the story I survived.
So I'm the villain now.
Number just not the hero, and definitely not the ending.
I didn't know I could break someone this badly without lifting a hand.
Now you know, emotional damage doesn't need bruises to be real.
I used to think I was the good guy.
You told that to yourself to sleep at night, while I stayed up wondering what I did wrong.
You did nothing wrong.
Then why did I spend months feeling not enough?
Because I made you feel replaceable. I see that now, and I hate myself for it.
I don't want your guilt. I want your absence. That's how I heal.
I dream about you, still, every night.
Then wake up, because dreams won't undo what's been done.
What if this pain never stops?
Then maybe it'll keep you from hurting the next woman.
There won't be a next.
There always is, until someone says enough.
I wish you had said it earlier.
I did, over and over, in softer ways, until I had to scream in silence.
I wish I could rewind.
I wish I'd walked away at the first red flag.
What was it, the first sign?
The way you laughed when I asked about her the first time. Like I was ridiculous. That laugh haunted me.
I remember that. I thought I was diffusing things.
You were deflecting. You were conditioning me to doubt myself.
I didn't mean to manipulate you.
Intent doesn't erase effect.
I was trying to keep everything stable.
While juggling multiple women's attention, that's not stability. That's performance.
It felt manageable at the time. I thought I could handle it.
And now you're holding ashes.
I'm tired of pretending I'm okay. I'm not. I'm drowning without you.
I was drowning with you. The difference is now I can breathe.
That's what kills me most. That you're finally okay and I'm finally broken.
Maybe the lesson is that the person holding the knife rarely feels the cut until much later.
Then I'm bleeding now.
Good. That means your soul still knows how to feel.
I used to be proud of how much I loved you. Now I'm just ashamed of how I lost you.
Love without loyalty isn't love. It's illusion.
I wish I had your strength.
You had access to it. You just never reached for it until I walked away.
Would it matter if I deleted everything? The messages, the contacts, the history?
It would matter to your conscience, not to me.
So this is really goodbye.
It's been goodbye since the first lie. This is just the silence after the storm.
Do you remember the night it snowed in April?
We sat on the porch, wrapped in a blanket, drinking tea.
I watched you trace hearts into the fogged-up glass. You said you hadn't felt that happy in years.
And I meant it. That moment was real.
It still is, for me.
Memories can be real and still not enough to fix what followed.
I keep chasing that version of us. The one before I messed it all up.
She's gone. You broke her, and I won't rebuild her for your comfort.
I don't want comfort. I want you.
Number, you want forgiveness to quiet your guilt. That's not the same.
I want the chance to do it right this time.
You had the chance, every single day, and you used it to entertain someone else's feelings.
I didn't plan for it to happen.
Stop saying that. You don't accidentally maintain emotional intimacy with someone while lying to your partner.
I didn't think I'd get caught.
There it is. The one honest thing you've said since this started.
I hate myself for that.
I hated myself for doubting my instincts, for believing you, for thinking love meant overlooking red flags.
It wasn't all fake, Claire, you know that.
That's what makes it worse. Some of it was real. That's why it shattered me.
Then let's try again. Build something honest this time.
I'm building something honest, with myself. I won't break it to patch something that already failed.
I still wear the bracelet you gave me.
I threw mine in the ocean. It didn't feel like mine anymore.
You really let go.
I had to, otherwise I would have drowned.
Did you ever talk about me to anyone? After everything?
Only to the version of myself I was trying to rescue.
And what did she say?
She said he knew. He knew what it would do to you. And he did it anyway.
I didn't understand the weight of my choices.
Then you never deserved the depth of my love.
Every message I sent her, I've replayed it. I hate who I was in those texts.
You loved being that man in the moment. That's why it happened more than once.
Do you think I ever loved her?
Does it matter? You fed something you didn't have the courage to name.
Number, I didn't love her. I just like being adored.
And you broke a woman who adored you quietly, faithfully, without performance.
I wasn't trying to replace you.
You just wanted more praise, more attention, more ego strokes.
I was scared you'd stop loving me.
So you lined up alternatives?
Number, I just didn't want to feel like I wasn't enough.
And to achieve that, you made me feel like I wasn't enough.
I see it now. All of it. The ripple effects.
But you don't live in the aftermath. I do. You move on. I carry it.
I'm not moving on. Not yet. Not from you.
You already did, when you said good morning to her before you said it to me.
I didn't realize how loud silence could be.
It's not silence, Daniel. It's peace. It just feels loud because you lived in chaos.
I keep thinking about what I'd say if I had 5 more minutes with you.
We've had hours, days, weeks. The problem wasn't time, it was truth.
Would you believe me if I said I haven't felt whole since you left?
I'd believe you, but I wouldn't feel sorry for you.
I don't want pity. I just want a place in your life again.
You forfeited that when you created secrets instead of safety.
I thought I was better than this. I thought I was a man of value.
Men of value don't seek multiple mirrors to reflect their worth.
I thought I could handle the line. That as long as I didn't cross it physically, I was still loyal.
Loyalty isn't about where your body is. It's where your loyalty lands when no one is watching.
So what now? You just forget me? Forget everything?
I remember everything. That's how I know I can never go back.
You'll meet someone else. He won't know your quirks. He won't understand your moods.
But he won't lie to me. That's worth more than shared jokes and playlists.
You still wear the sweater I left, don't you?
I did, until I realized it smelled like nostalgia, not truth.
I miss being yours.
Then you should have acted like you were mine.
How do I stop loving you?
I don't know. I'm still learning how to stop loving the man I thought you were.
Sometimes I text you in my head, I tell you everything I never said.
That's growth, but it's not reconciliation.
I know. I just wish those words mattered now.
They matter to your healing, but not to my reopening.
I still check your socials, just to make sure you're okay.
I deleted yours, for my sanity.
That stings.
Good, because I had to unlearn the sound of your voice in my peace.
Do you ever think of the future we planned?
Yes, and I'm grateful it stayed hypothetical.
I thought we'd grow old together.
Turns out I had to grow stronger instead.
What's the hardest part for you now?
That sometimes I still wait for your name to pop up, and when it does, I feel nothing and everything at once.
I feel that too. The ache, the guilt, the hope.
Hope without action is cruelty.
I want to say one last thing, if you'll let me.
Say it.
Thank you. For your heart, your patience, your love. I didn't deserve it, but I had it. And I will never forget what it felt like to be loved by someone so good.
I didn't love you because you were perfect. I loved you because I believed you could be better. You just didn't want it badly enough.
I did. I just realized it too late.
That's the legacy of people like you. Realizations, regret, and a record of who we almost were.
I had a dream last night. We were older, sitting on a porch, still arguing, still laughing, still us.
Dreams are kind. Reality isn't.
In the dream, I reached for your hand. You didn't flinch. You just held mine.
Because in dreams, wounds don't exist.
I wish I could make that version of us real.
You had that chance. You didn't just drop it, you set fire to it.
I didn't know what I had until I saw it walking away.
You didn't see me walking away. You saw me surviving. And that bruised your pride more than your heart.
You really believe I never loved you the right way?
I believe you loved convenience. And I was your safest bet until you wanted more applause.
You think I'm shallow?
I think you were starving for validation and didn't care who you stole it from.
I was broken. Still am.
So was I. The difference? I didn't hand someone else a match and say, burn her slowly.
You don't believe people can change?
I believe they do. But not for the person they broke. For the person they don't want to break next.
You think I'll just repeat this pattern with someone new?
Unless you burn the mask and own the wreckage, yes.
I'm trying. Every day. To become someone I'd respect.
That's noble. But I'm not your prize at the end of that race.
I never wanted to win you. I just wanted to be worthy of you.
You were. And then you traded worth for attention.
I was lonely.
And I was right there. In the next room. Waiting for you to look up.
And now you won't even look back.
Because I'm finally looking forward.
You know what I miss most? The silence between us. The comfortable kind.
The kind that wasn't filled with secrets.
Yes. Before all this. Before I destroyed it.
We had quiet love. Until your lies made everything loud.
I keep rereading our old texts. I still smile at them. Then cry.
I deleted them all. I had to. My phone felt like a graveyard.
They weren't all lies. You know that, right?
That's the part that hurts. That I loved someone real, who kept slipping into someone else.
I didn't mean to become that man.
You became him through every choice you made when no one was watching.
I wanted to feel loved every second. I got greedy.
Love isn't a faucet you open when you're thirsty. It's a well you tend, or it runs dry.
I let it run dry.
You drained it and called it an accident.
I'm not defending myself anymore. I'm just here, in pieces.
I was in pieces too. Quiet ones, the kind no one checks for.
I'd go back and hold that version of you, the one crying quietly in bed beside me.
That version of me doesn't need holding now. She needed honesty then.
I was scared I wasn't enough for you.
So you made me feel like I wasn't enough for you.
I don't want your forgiveness. I just want your peace.
Then let me go, Daniel. Let me breathe without your shadow crawling back into my light.
I don't know how to do that.
Start by not replying to this. Let this be the last message between us.
Can I say one more thing? Just one.
Make it the last.
You were the best chapter in my life. I ruined the ending, but the story stays with me. Always.
Then close the book, and don't try to rewrite me in the margins.
Goodbye, Claire.
Goodbye, Daniel. For real this time.